Hello, good evening. I'm live, and I am Jane Voneman-DuPerow, psychic and medium. Tonight, I decided to go live this evening. I should say, let's see what time it is. 4:24. I wanted to do some card pulls for various people who are joining me. I thought I would start out by saying that I had a cool, interesting thing happen to me today. I've been doing predictions on Kanye West and Kim Kardashian, and here, lo and behold, a guy that looks just like Kanye West showed up today at my door. He was the roofer guy, and I'm getting my roof put on my house today. They're pounding as we speak. So I took a photo of him and I put it on my Facebook page. So if you want to check it out, it's on Jane Voneman-DuPerow page on Facebook. So, hi everyone, I'm glad you're here with me. I'm going to pull a card for everybody today. So, go ahead, and the people that are joining me, if you want to ask me a question about any concerns that you're going through today or anything, I'm really diving into spirit. My visions have been getting more and more powerful. Because I've been really working on myself lately, and it seems like everything is coming very clear. The remote viewing is very clear. The psychic abilities and mediumship abilities, very, very clear. I mean, they always are, and at times in our lives, even the most powerful psychics and mediums of the world have off days where they are not as tuned in. But I have even trained law enforcement people to train them and how to tune into their psychic abilities. The reason I'm getting to this point is because trust in spirit when all else fails. Do you know how to trust in spirit when something is happening in your world and it doesn't feel very comfortable? Know that it's for your own growth. You have to go through this, even though it's uncomfortable. Somebody else could trigger something also uncomfortable for you, and they can make you feel very uncomfortable. But know that that was brought up to do the inner psychological work for you, to dig deeper into your inner childhood issues. So I'm going to start with today. I'm doing very well, thanks. I have my Tiger's Eye stone today on. For the good energy. I suggest highly wearing a crystal today. It's really good for allowing yourself to kind of just be more flowy with the energy. We have a lot of intense energy in the stars and the universe and galaxies right now. I am also an astrologer. I'm going to tilt the camera so it has a better angle here of me. And I'm an astrologer, and I see a lot of things for people just due to the lineup of the stars and what sign they are. And now my spirits just said the rock pile. The rock pile. Now the rock pile is a place near me. It's in Avon Lake. It's a place where you can make your, buy your huge rose quartz boulders. I bought one about $11. I put one right in the front of my house, because that brings only loving people and loving energies into your house. So anytime you want to put a rose quartz outside your home by the front door, this is a really good thing to bring in love, more love into your life. Because how many people, even if you have a love life, even if you have a partner, you want to bring more energies of loving people into your home. I noticed that, like even some people will come over and they won't even come in my home. They stay in my driveway. And it's because the energy of my home is so sacred with my sacredness that the energy of the home will not let them enter in to the home. I smudge my home daily. I work on it. I throw holy water. I have an altar, and I invoke only loving and trusting and safe energies to come into my home daily. It's really a good thing to do. So the card that I want to first start with is Quench, because it's so hot out and everybody's thirsty and they need to quench their thirst. Drink a lot of water today. Don't forget to flush out all the toxins and drink a ton of water. Now, how many of you out there are kind of struggling today? I feel like there's some struggling going on right now. I've just noticed people are going through a lot of feel it to heal it type things. So, feel it to heal it is very powerful when somebody triggers our deep internal issues and we're, really emotionally upset and we don't know what to do and we're distraught. And even our partners, in life can trigger our deep issues. How many times have you gotten an issue triggered by your soulmate or your twin flame? There's a difference between soulmate and twin flame, and I'll talk about that a little later. Okay, so I'm going to go and see who's all joining me here today, because I also got the card of the Divine Feminine. So it's time to honor the Divine Feminine right now. I think a lot of women are starting to really feel more powerful and rise up after they came out of things about a year ago. Was it a year ago or maybe over 2 years ago where there was that Me Too movement and everything? And now women are starting to really come into their entrepreneurship power where they're forming their own businesses. They're not taking the crap at the workplace anymore. They're not going to let people walk all over them. They're just going to come into their full power. Sometimes it takes going down first before you go up. So that's what I've known to be experiencing in the universe right now for people. This is a beautiful card, and she's got the rainbow above her, and she's got the floral, all the different colors of the flowers. And I think it's about the Divine Feminine just going out into the earth and getting the energy from Mother Earth and just walking barefoot on the earth and just feeling the wind. You have to have some time right now with the earth. So I'm thanking you all for joining me here. So I have Shar here. Shar, if you're thinking of starting that business, I would highly suggest that you start now. Your spirits are telling me to tell you to start by just deciding what business you want to start, if you knew what it was, and then just getting a business card printed up and start passing them out to people. It's as simple as that. That's how I started my business 17 years ago. I also took action then. I went down into a little bookshop in Lakewood and I asked if I could do readings for people, and I got hired immediately on the spot because I told her something very accurate. And she's like, well, how did you know that? And I said, I don't know, I just heard it from spirit. And that's what this is about, trusting in spirit. When you hear spirit or you feel spirit guide you to do something, you have to do it because your inner soul is saying this will help in your healing process. So we have Monica here, we have Servant of Mars here, we have Nicole Clancy here. Thank you guys for joining me, and I'm going to get to your questions in a minute. We have Patty DeGostino here, and please, all of you who are joining me new, hit the subscribe button because then I'll be able to keep doing your free readings. We have David Dongle here, Shar again, hello. We have, let's see, who else? Servant of Mars. Thank you, Servant of Mars, for being here. After the intense morning that I went through with telling my whole story and coming out with that whole story. I have Sadie J here, AP, Allison R. All right, so let's start from the bottom and go to the bottom up. Last but not least, right? Or whatever. Okay, I have no idea what my spirit is being guided to totally start something to grow and help heal. Okay, so let me think about your question for a minute, Allison. Okay, Allison, I think a blog would be a really good start for you. You're right. I think a blog is a really good start. Now, WordPress is a very good place to start blogging because WordPress is free. And then if you do an upgrade later on WordPress, then, you can go to that a year later when you're ready, or you feel like your blogs are starting to really do well. It's really important that you read other people's blogs too. Like when you're doing your own blog, go to all the people on WordPress or whatever blog you want to do it on, and read other people's blogs because I think it's really important. I have a Psychic Jane blog. So my Psychic Jane blog is on WordPress. The next question is it normal that when I meditate, I seen someone important in my life and he looked very peaceful? It's very important, Shar, that when you meditated, you saw someone very important in your life and he looked peaceful. Yes, that's very meaningful, meaning that that person feels peaceful about you also. So I do feel like it's somebody that you really like a lot and possibly have an attraction to. And you feel that, you know, when you're seeing this vision, it means that they're feeling very peaceful about you. Okay, so pay attention to your visions, write them down. Oh, good. I'm glad you're reading my blog, Shar. Write your visions down and just keep going with that. So, okay. The next question is David Dungle is, where is my daughter? Is she still alive? Oh my gosh. So David, you have a missing person case you want me to read on. Can you tell me her name, please, so I can write it down? Because I'll do a video on that later, David. I do volunteer on missing person cases a lot. My gifts have been coming in a lot stronger and pretty much tenfold. My visions and everything. So I am going to write her name down. Julie. Okay. But you have to tell me her last name. All right. Julie Dongle. Okay. I'm going to write that name down. Okay. Bear with me, everyone, while I take a break for a minute here and get a piece of paper. Okay. I'm going to write it on the back of this. Okay. This is my show that I'm going to be in with Mike Brooks, Magic Mike, in Lorain, Ohio. The two of us together here reading on stage. All right, so we have Julie Dongle. Okay, and with that is when I do volunteer for a missing person case. How old was she? How old is she? Sorry, didn't mean to say was. How old is she? I need to know the age of Julie too, your daughter. If you can type that in, please. I really am so sorry that your daughter has been missing. 15. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay. All right. So what I will do is I will meditate on that. And usually what I do also is, are there a lot of articles or research about it on Google, or can I Google her name and it'll come up, or is there a site on Facebook about her? I'm sure you have all that possibly. So, and usually it takes me a while to gather up the information. I'm not going to gather it up all right here because I have to really meditate on those type of things. So I do feel hopeful in your daughter's missing person case. I immediately, though, got a download of just being on a street somewhere and just a girl that is looking for help on a street. So that's the download I got so far. So I'll let you know. I'll send you a private message. And if we lost her on a street. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. So that's odd that she just disappeared on a street. Yeah. And I don't know why it says platform. Was she wearing platform heels by any chance? Platform heels. I don't know why I got this word platform, unless they're just the spirits are talking about me on a platform right now. But confirm if you say yes that she was wearing platform heels. Unless they're trying to say that that's what she's wearing now, that she's wearing platform heels. So I'm so sorry that your daughter is missing right now. She was wearing platform heels. Oh, wow. Okay. So my spirits are already starting to talk really loud about her. So I'm going to listen more and see what they say. I'm going to keep talking because they will start to talk to me, the spirits that are around your daughter. I connect with the spirits that are your daughter's spirit guides or her protector spirits, either alive or dead. I don't read for the family, mainly sometimes because I don't want to upset them or hurt them emotionally. Usually I'm supposed to read for the law enforcement on missing person cases. But for this case today, I'll make what do I want to say? I'll make a, I don't know. I can't think of the word right now. All right. So anyway, it's not coming to me, the word I want to say. So okay, now were you yelling at her or anything? Not that I'm blaming you at all, but they said something about scolding her. Do you know what they were talking about here? The spirits around this your daughter's case, somebody scolded her, or she was just really upset because somebody yelled at her. Exception. Yes, I'll make an exception. Oh my God, thank you. You know when you have those brain moments? Yeah, see, he's confirming we had an argument. Okay. She wouldn't do her homework. I see. So she walked away. She walked away from you on the streets. They said something about huddle together. Huddle together. How long ago did she go missing? How long ago did she go missing, please? We were on a street and I went into a coffee shop. Okay. Because my spirits just said huddled together. So I do feel like they're saying that she's huddling together with someone. She was a football player. Okay. Well, I know you huddle in football. Okay. 16 days. She's only been missing 16 days. I have pretty good hope that you'll find her. She has sorrow. They did say something about actually drugs. I do feel like somebody lured her somewhere. There's so many things here. Tornado. Did you just have a bad weather thing in your area lately? A tornado around cities around you? Oh, you saw a van. I think she was taken. I think she was taken also. I do really think she was taken, and especially because she was wearing those platform heels. I'm really sorry. I am so sorry that this happened to your daughter. Okay. Oh my gosh, she's saying, yeah, tornado. Okay, because my spirit said something about a tornado. Interesting. Okay. Is there a holler near you? The word holler is to me like West Virginia area or something. You know, you live in the holler in West Virginia. It doesn't matter anymore that you told her not to dress like that. She did dress like that day, and you know, don't take responsibility for this yourself. I don't want you to take responsibility for yourself. That it was not your fault. You don't blame yourself. They said something about tobacco and somebody that lives in the holler. They're talking about, not sure about hollower. They said holler, not hollower. Holler to me is like living in the holler. Where was she missing? Unless my spirits are trying to say she yelled, holler, she yelled out. She hollered really loud. Yeah, that might be more the download. Yeah, I'm getting a more accuracy on that download that she yelled, she hollered to you. Oh, you live in Virginia. Oh, wow. Okay, so they are saying the Virginia area, my spirits. Okay, this is interesting. Wow. It's weird because they just said somebody went to jail. My spirit talked about somebody that went to jail, but to jail could mean like somebody is actually holding her in like a jail. Her mom did? Okay. So her mom went to jail. Okay. Okay, so I gotta listen to my spirits and see where she is, because maybe I don't even need to go away and meditate on this later tonight or something, and I don't need to get back to you. They're gonna tell me right here in front of everybody. The spirits are very strong today. Oh, that's the drug usage. Okay, that's the drugs that somebody was talking about. They said now David Dongle is saying her mother was arrested for heroin usage. Okay. Well, Allison is saying this is amazing. I'm so sorry, David. I sent all of you, please send your prayers right now to David Dongle that he finds his daughter, because I really, really need him to find his daughter. Is the mother still alive, though? Is the mother of your daughter still alive? They were saying something about diploma, too, her diploma. She slipped into consciousness. She slipped into consciousness. They're saying she slipped into consciousness. Club. They're saying something about a club. She missed her graduation because of her death. I see. So the mother is coming through in spirit. I see. So she's apologizing for her, that she didn't get to see her. She's in spirit helping me. I'm linking into the mother of your daughter to get the information. So her spirit is talking. Okay, it's weird because they said she's safe. I just heard them say she's safe. She's with Ryan. They said she's with Ryan. Do you know if she knows somebody named Ryan? I think she's been hanging out there for a long time, and she doesn't call home yet. She's with Ryan. Do you know who Ryan is? Okay, somebody just stepped in and said she's safe. She's with Ryan. So I'm going to say that that's where she is. She's with Ryan. Oh, wow. That's my coworker. Interesting. Do you think your coworker could have had a crush on your daughter or something? Do you know your coworker really well? I don't know. It could be another Ryan, though, too. Doesn't have to mean your coworker, Ryan. Something. Does Ryan play a guitar? Because I'm hearing something about somebody that plays a guitar. I'm writing everything down here. That's what I'm looking down for. I got all my notes on my slip of paper here. So I'm really trying to change this about myself, saying so much. I'm saying so much. Just can't help it. Bango, maybe. Oh, banjo. Well, interesting, because they talked about somebody that played like something similar to a guitar. So they said that police will inform her. That's what they just said. The police will inform her, meaning they will. I think there's gonna be a lead on it soon, and the police will inform her, or you're gonna inform the police, maybe, that as the psychic said, that she could be possibly with Ryan, your coworker. Is there a reason why she would have to be? Oh, he lives in the boonies. I don't know why she would be with your coworker, but I'm just going with what spirit tells me, okay? Oh, he's a gross guy. Okay. So he could have taken her, for his use, for his perversions. Could be like the 3 girls missing in Cleveland that he's holding her hostage. And she's stuck there and she can't get out. So please make a phone call to the law enforcement and tell them what I just said, because I'm very accurate as a psychic and medium. Although I clear my throat a lot. Drives me crazy. All right. Well, I'm not being insensitive to this at all. This is really, really urgent that your ex in spirit, or I think she's your ex in coming from spirit, the heroin user, the mother of your daughter, is trying to urgently tell me where she is so that this can lead to an arrest and she can come home to you. Okay. So we're going to move on because this takes a lot. Excuse me. All right. I'm going to go to somebody else. Thank you, AP. I'm glad I've worked hard on myself recently to broaden my gifts to come in more powerfully. And I ask my spirits daily to bring in the highest, most accuracy so that it's easy for me, so that I can just get the answer to the person right away. I don't have to look, or research about the missing person case or anything. I just asked my spirits lately. I said, just bring it in. Just tell me, talk to me right now. Because sometimes when I do missing person cases, sorry, I'm losing my voice a little. That could be what's going on with your daughter too, that she's losing her voice. So sometimes I take in the spirit of even the live person, if the person's alive. Like she can't speak up for herself. So they stuck something down there, like a sock in her mouth or something, so she can't yell. I don't know. It's very hard for me. It's very hard for, that people have to go through this kind of stuff in the world. I feel really bad for your daughter. I just want her to return safe to you. So I'm just going to calm down, straighten my glasses, and read for some other people, okay? I hope you get your daughter back. Please keep me informed, David Dungle. Write me a message. I'm really concerned about your daughter. I'll give you my email address, Lady Butterfly. I had no idea that this case would come to me today when I got on here. This is what's interesting, is when I get on here, I never know what's going to come to me from spirit. And that's hence what the video is called, Trust in Spirit. Just always trust in spirit. If I can save one person in the world that is missing with my psychic abilities, I feel like I've done my job in the world as a psychic. David says he's shaking. Hugs to you, David. I'm sending you a big kiss and a hug. Calm, just breathe. Your daughter is going to come back to you. She's going to be well and okay. 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 Yeah, I'm also on Instagram. Char's right. You can locate me and talk to me on Instagram. Yeah, I don't know if she's gagged. Yeah, I feel like she might be. But don't worry. I do feel she's going to be okay. I really think she's alive. This is really hard for me, okay? This is like you're, waiting on my every word. I get it. I don't want to say anything wrong. I totally trust in spirit. That's why I'm losing my voice right now, because, I get scared of my own gifts sometimes. Like, I know I'm powerful as a psychic medium, and sometimes I get scared of my own gifts that I'm actually able to locate somebody that's missing, because I've been working on these missing person cases for quite a while now. And it really, really fulfills me and rewards me to be able to help find missing girls, and especially girls, but boys also. So I don't want to seem hardened to it or anything. I have very much compassion for what you're going through. I'm an empath and I feel your pain, and I want you to just get help and go out there and find your resources to help you. They sometimes, like the law enforcement, if they, and I put myself on a line too, because say, like, I found this girl and I knew exactly where she was, they might question me because they were like, well, how did you know that? And then I have to prove myself as a psychic and medium, like say, well, look, I have a website, I'm a psychic. I saw it in a vision, because I heard that happened to a psychic once, and he ended up in jail for a day because he found a body of a missing person case for the grandmother that he was reading for. He goes, I got a vision of where she is. I'll take you to her right now. And then the police questioned the psychic. So that's why they say only read for law enforcement. My FBI teacher, no, it's okay, David. Don't worry. Don't worry. I just want to tell you that that's what my teacher told me. He said, I Googled this Ryan guy and he's killed a child before. What? Your coworker? What? Where do you work? How is he not locked away forever? Oh. Well, hopefully we can get to her in time that she's still alive. Okay? I'm really, really sorry that you're going through this. I just feel devastated for you. You gotta understand, guys, this is hard for me too. I take on this stuff. I'm not saying that I can't handle it though. I can handle it. I'm here in my safe comfort zone of my home. Okay, so Monica C asks, will I be approved for my disability claim in August? It's very stressful. Okay, Monica, hold on. I'm going to give you an answer to your question too, because I want to help other people. David, I hope I helped you as much as I can. I'm going to have to switch gears because it's a lot of intensity for me. You understand that, and I know you're struggling and going through a lot right now, and I I want you to email me, please, and let me know the outcome. You have my email address. Let me know the outcome, please. So we have various crystals that you should be working with, Monica. You're very stressed, so you need to work with crystals. I got the card crystals for you. Crystals will help you. I just hold my crystals to recharge my batteries and recharge my energy. I do feel a good outcome for you. I'm gonna pull the cards on it though, because I'm not gonna go into my psychic brain too deep on this. It shows me that you will get healing too. So, going through your disability claim, I'm listening to Spirit here. 1 second. Is it like you're having issues psychological issues? That's mainly why you applied for disability. Also, did you have trouble kind of walking? You have some trauma. You have a lot of trauma, excuse me. Yeah. It's showing me your strife will be over with, that you will be able to collect disability. You might have to get a lawyer, but I do feel like you'll be able to collect disability. So my answer is yes. Okay. All right. So let's see. I'm going to go to somebody else's question here. So go to somebody else's question. Allison? I feel like my blog question was meaningless after that. Oh, I see what you're saying, Allison. No, nothing's meaningless. Everything's meaningful. It's just that David was very meaningful. But you're still meaningful too, Allison. Did I say your name right, Allison? My mind is a little boggled by reading on for David. I might have to end this video soon just to go pray and meditate for his daughter. I'm going to answer one more question. Everybody please on here pray and meditate for David's daughter. I'm really concerned. I think she's going to be okay. It's just really weird. Hi, Jane. I hope you're doing well. I live in New York City. Patty says, I don't know if Patty's still here. Can you tell me if you're still here, Patty? I know you joined early. I think David was very important that I joined him first. Patty is saying, hi, Jane. I hope you are doing well. I live in New York City, and I'm concerned that my area will have a second wave and might have a lockdown like in March or April. Well, really, there already has been that second wave. So I don't know. I don't feel like there's going to be another lockdown. I don't feel that. I feel that the wave is just more intense. But I feel like, I mean, they can't lock down people forever, you know? I think people just have to go out and take the risk and wear their masks and live their life and go places and even travel, you know, fly planes, whatever. They just have to be very clean and then watch their hygiene, watch their hands, you know, don't touch their faces, keep wearing masks, clean your mask, wash your masks. It's very stressful for a lot of people, what everybody's been going through with the COVID-19. It's, you know, it's really nice that people can, if they can work out of their homes, it's really nice if they can just get a job where they work out of their homes online. But, you know, a lot of times people don't have that. I really give a lot of credit to all the workers out there who are on the front line still. You know, we need to all just give them a lot of credit. We need to pray for that virus to go away. There's a thing called colloidal silver, which is very powerful. Colloidal silver is, you can get it at the vitamin shop. You spray it on your tongue. It kills all viruses in the body. I would highly recommend that. I have, the reason I clear my throat so much is because I have acid reflux and I drink coffee and I have to go off coffee. And I think it's just like, the reason I'm saying this is because everybody has to really be conscious of changing their diet to a really healthy, pure diet. Little meats, all mostly raw vegan, to get your immune system top notch. You know, it's not just taking a couple vitamins, supplements like vitamin C and some elderberry syrup and saying, okay, well, I can eat whatever I want. Get off the white flour, get off the sugar, get off the crap, you know, to be able to prevent the corona from happening, the COVID. Now, I've been very lucky and very blessed. I feel very healthy, except for the clearing of my throat because of the coffee. And I feel, you know, because I work hard on myself and my health. I jump on my mini trampoline in my house. I meditate. I pray. I juice with chlorophyll every day. I you know, have a power juicer. I just make my juicing and my smoothies every day with coconut and, you know, almond milk and really healthy. And I eat little meat and I stay off white flour and sugar totally. Even if I eat a little bit of white flour and sugar nowadays, I feel terrible the next day. I feel sick. It really feeds disease in the body. So if everybody can just do their part on really shaping up America and having America eat healthier. But here's the thing, my insight on it is like a lot of people are walking around the earth plane with they have COPD from smoking and they have heart disease from not eating right. And those people are more susceptible and prone to it. But there's millions and millions and millions of people that are walking around the earth plane that have those things, COPD, heart disease. So a lot of those type of people are dying of the COVID because they're already sick to begin with. I'm not saying it to be negative or bad. I'm just saying we have to look at why the numbers are high is because people are already sick on the planet. So they're already vulnerable. So the people that keep their immune systems healthy, they exercise, they work out, they take good care of their body, they're not going to get sick, or they might have it, but they won't get that sick. They might just sleep a couple days, have a fever, and that's it, you know. So don't be scared to death of the COVID. It just living in fear is not the answer. It tires down, it takes down your immune system. If you live in fear of the COVID, it takes down your immune system. So I don't even like to give power to it. I don't even utter the word. I did today on this video, but I don't even talk about COVID-19 at all. Everybody's talking about it. I don't talk about it because I don't want to give it power. I don't want to draw it to me because everything I talk about, I draw to me. Like I said, I was talking about Kanye West a lot because I was doing the predictions. I drew him to me in a roundabout way. Somebody came and did the roofing at my house, and he looked just like Kanye West. He was his doppelganger. And it was really weird, and I took a photo of him today and put it on Facebook. So really the power of our words make things happen. They really do. Okay, so just don't talk about it. Don't give it power, or you'll draw it to you. That's my belief system. Okay. I've been on here for about 40 minutes. Please let everybody subscribe to me. I'm going to come back on here again and do more readings. I'm going to do more missing person cases. I really enjoy, and it fulfills me and rewards me so much to do missing person cases. I want to quit eating, Cher says, meat, but it's hard sometimes because my mom cooks meat every day. It is really hard for me to get off meat. I get kind of symptoms when I go off meat, and I don't know if it's because I'm doing the detox probably. So it's been very hard for me. But last summer I was able to get off meat totally, and I felt amazing and great. I don't know what's going on with this summer. It's different. But my body chemistry possibly changed. Any final words, David wants to know? My final words to you, David, are love and light to you. I send love, light. I want you to follow up on this with the Ryan thing. There's a sign here. Somebody came on and he said, Ryan, this was incredible. Ryan Exel came on. David, yeah, you need to call the police. You need to calm down. You need to breathe. Take a deep breath. My advice to you right now is just take deep breaths and just visualize your daughter whole, well, and coming back to you. And feel the feeling in your gut of what you feel about your daughter. What do you feel about your daughter, David? Because I can just give you what Spirit gave me. It's not proper etiquette for me to predict if somebody's alive or dead. But I do feel right now a good feeling. It's not proper etiquette. Let's put it this way. It's not proper etiquette for me to predict somebody dead. Because psychics and mediums are never supposed to predict someone dead. Because Sylvia Brown made a bad prediction one day for Amanda Berry's mother, the 3 girls abducted and missing from Cleveland. And she said she was dead and she was drowned, and she found her, she saw a vision of her in water. She was totally not accurate. And the mother soon after died from Sylvia Brown's prediction. Not saying it was from Sylvia Brown's prediction, but she died of a broken heart thinking her daughter was dead and trusting in the psychic. The psychic can do their best job, and the psychic can have an off day too. But it sounds like I was just having a really good on day and clear as a bell. And I'm hoping, holy shit is right, Allison, that your daughter is found still alive, and that I had been able to locate her for you with everything they said. All right. So my advice to you is just follow through on this. Okay, David? Okay. All right, guys, I'm going to go and end the stream now because my husband's calling me. Talk to you later. Bye. Love you all.
Jane, we're going up in the attic, okay?
Oh, okay.
I'm bringing one of the guys in.